Eddie Sparks was having a perfectly terrible Tuesday. The kind of Tuesday where your coffee machine explodes, your cat ignores you, and your apartment smells faintly like burnt toast, all before 9 a.m. Why am I always the guy who wakes up just in time to ruin breakfast? Little did Eddie know this Tuesday was about to get cosmically ridiculous. A blinding flash ripped through his tiny apartment. Eddie flinched. OK, either someone's redecorating really aggressively, or I'm dead. A voice echoed. "Eddie Sparks." Eddie squints and sees a glowing, floating wizard. Psst, he's not supposed to be glowing that much. Psst, he's not supposed to be glowing that much. The wizard waves a hand. "You, human. You have been chosen to save, somewhere. Definitely important, or not. Time travel, space, dragons. Yeah." Eddie scratches his head. Right. Sure. I'm a Tuesday hero now. Cool. Can I at least have coffee first? The wizard scowls. No coffee. Only chaos. Before Eddie could protest, a portal opens beneath him. Whoosh! Floor disappears. He falls, screaming. I knew I should have stayed in bed. Eddie lands in a floating medieval city hovering over a neon-lit futuristic skyline. The citizens stare. He's the chosen one. No, he just smells like burnt toast. A robot rolls up, beeping frantically. Welcome, hero. Initiating... Wait, no, cancel. Eddie groans. Great. I'm a hero now. The universe's bad joke. Fantastic. A dragon swoops overhead, half mechanical, half organic. Whoosh, fire, sparks. Oh no. Definitely Tuesday. Eddie trips over a loose cobblestone, accidentally kicking a stray laser orb. Zap, bang. The orb ricochets and hits the dragon in the nose. It collapses, dazed. The crowd cheers. Eddie waves sheepishly. Yep, totally meant to do that. Professional hero right here. As Eddie wanders the city, he hears it. Faint, eerie laughter. He's useless. So useless. Eddie spins around. Who's there? Show yourself. A tiny imp pops out from a trash bin, giggling. I am Snick, the harbinger of, well, mischief. Eddie sighs. Of course, there's a tiny demon mocking me. Perfect. Snick waves a claw. Follow me, chosen one. There is adventure, maybe danger, mostly chaos, definitely tacos. Eddie's stomach growls. I'll follow for the tacos. Eddie and Snick arrive at a towering castle made of glass, metal, and candy canes. Inside, the evil overlord of whatever sits on a throne, a cybernetic lizard wearing a crown of cheese. You shall not pass, hero. Eddie sighs. Of course, the villain has a weird dietary problem. Why not? He trips over the carpet. Clang. By some miracle, he bumps into a lever labelled "Do Not Pull." A trap door opens beneath the overlord. Yelp! Eddie blinks. Oops? The lizard flails in a pit of custard. The crowd cheers. Eddie raises a hand awkwardly. Hero. Yeah, that's me. Hero. Totally planned that. Definitely. As the dust settles, a mysterious mage approaches. She has silver hair, glowing eyes, and a suspiciously dramatic entrance. Eddie sparks. I've been watching you. Eddie gulps, inner voice muttering, Of course, someone's watching me. Why would this be normal? She smiles. You're remarkably unlucky. I like that Eddie scratches his head. Thanks, I think. Why do I feel like my life just got way more complicated? Dramatic pause, faint echoing laughter in the distance, Snick giggling somewhere. Suddenly, a laser cannon drops from the sky, firing confetti. Blam! Pop! Sparks! Eddie dives. Yep, that's Tuesday, all right. The mage sighs. You're going to break everything, aren't you? Eddie nods vigorously. I try my best. Accidentally. A spaceship lands in the courtyard, piloted by a talking cat wearing a monocle. Mechanical purr, landing thrusters. Greetings, Chosen One, says the cat. You have been reluctantly recruited. Eddie stares. Reluctantly recruited? Perfect. I was running out of ways to die today anyway. The cat jumps onto his shoulder. I'm Whiskers. Follow me or the universe explodes. Probably. Dramatic pause. Faint ticking clock in the background. Eddie, Whiskers and Snick dash through the castle courtyard when suddenly the ground trembles. A horde of sentient taco golems emerges, firing salsa cannons. Blam! Splat! Spicy sizzle! Eddie trips over a candy cane turret. Of course. I'm the only person who can trip over magical debris in style. Snick cackles. Run, Chosen One! Or die deliciously. Eddie sprints. Why are they attacking? Is it Tuesday again? Whiskers swipes one with his paw. Apparently these tacos are hungry. Or evil. Maybe both. Eddie ducks behind a fountain of rainbow-coloured goo. Definitely both. This is getting out of hand, and sticky. Suddenly the mage appears, riding a mechanical dragon made of glass and candy. You're late, she shouts. I was busy being chased by tacos, Eddie yells. Why does this feel normal now? She fires a spell that vaporizes the taco golems into harmless confetti. Poof, sparks. Laughter from crowd in distance. Eddie and crew enter an elevator that leads to the top of a floating space tower. Suddenly, the elevator shakes violently. Eddie grips the railing. Elevators are safe in real life, right? Please tell me elevators are safe in real life. The elevator doors open to a giant ballroom in zero gravity. Robotic nobles float around, sipping cosmic cocktails. A floating piano plays itself. Eddie looks around. Is this a party? The mage whispers. Yes, welcome to the Galactic Council of completely unnecessary formalities. A robot butler floats up. You are expected to dance. Or trip hilariously. Great. I'm definitely doing the second option. Eddie is handed a glowing staff and forced to dance. He spins, trips, and accidentally smacks a hovering chandelier. The chandelier swings, knocking over the Galactic Emperor's throne. "By the stars! Who did this?" Eddie freezes. "Well, I guess that counts as heroism." Snick hides behind a floating hors d'oeuvre tray, giggling uncontrollably. The mage face-palms. "You have a gift for chaos." Eddie nods. "I call it talent for accidental disaster." After the ballroom chaos, Eddie and the mage float in zero gravity, surrounded by sparkling starlight. She gazes at him. "You know, you're actually charming." Eddie coughs. Wait, did she just... charming? Is this real? "I mean, for someone who's terrible at everything, you're remarkably effective." Eddie scratches his head. Thanks, I think." Suddenly, alarms blare. A pack of laser dragon raccoons bursts through the ballroom windows. Eddie screams. Why is there always laser raccoons? Snick zips past him, throwing glitter bombs. Poof, sparkle, laughing. Whiskers swipes with laser claws. Crunch. Eddie trips again, bouncing off a floating cocktail table, and somehow kicks a disco ball cannon into the raccoons. Bang, flash, zap. All the raccoons are blasted into a portal that opens above the ceiling. Distant screams, echoing laughter. Eddie pants. I'm unstoppable. Accidentally. The Galactic Council approaches Eddie. You have saved multiple realities, mostly by accident, they say. Eddie bows awkwardly. Mostly by accident. That's my brand. The mage takes his hand. You are hopelessly lucky, Eddie sparks. And I think I like it. Eddie grins. Hopelessly lucky. I like the sound of that. Better than Tuesday hero Snick floats by whispering, Wait, this isn't over. Chaos always comes back. A laser taco shoots past them in the distance. Z-A-P! Exclamation mark, sizzle. Eddie waves. Of course. Of course it does. The end. But you know Eddie Sparks. The universe never stays quiet for long.